I'll also, Robbie, you want me to give you the option to record just in case?
I don't think I can. I don't have the.
Okay.
I think you're good. Just
All
send me
right.
the
Yeah,
file
it's
again.
fine. Like I'll record, I'll save it, and I'll upload everything like last.
Robbie, are you in a Winnebago?
Yeah, where are you? What kind of kitchen are you in? That's
Dude,
such a
you look
parent
like you're.
kitchen. You notice, like, if somebody's in a kitchen and there's a sunroof, it's like that is a parent level kitchen.
Yeah,
anyone
it's my grandma's. It's my grandma's kitchen.
A super parent.
Yes, the ultimate parent.
You don't get more parent than that.
My parent. Oh my God! I've been bitten by a radioactive parent. I've become a grandparent.
I have the strength and proportions of a regular parent.
Yeah.
Look in the eyes. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Pop Pop.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. They're like, I call this level grandparent.
What do you guys call your grandfather? I call my grandfather Poppy.
Oh, I call him dead.
Shut
my
up,
grandpa.
Fucking
my grandpa on my dad's side, I only saw once in my life, and he wasn't really part of my life. My grandpa on my Afghan side, he had us call him Papa most when I was growing up, but then he was like, "That name does not make any sense. Just call me Grandpa."
Oh my God!
So I never really had a name for either of my grandparents.
Wait, you called your grandpa Papa, and he said, "This is ridiculous."
He was basically like, "This is silly." Like,
call my grandfather Poppy.
Your Afghani grandfather said, "This is ridiculous. Call me grandfather."
Africani. Afghanistan.
Dude, have I ever? By the way, have I ever told you guys?
I love being in between Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Check. Or Iran and Kazakhstan.
Have I ever told you guys about my grandpa?
I surveyed our listeners, and please DM me. I'm trying to put together a best of episode, just for new listeners, because we're getting a bump. They say
it's huge. It's expanding, dude.
And a lot of people are DMing me. It's a lot of like our running jokes, Dalton stories. But someone just DM'd me, "Hey, how about a section of Robbie's bombs?"
Oh yeah,
come on, guys. Come on, guys, be nice.
I was like, all right, you guys gotta like, all right. I guess everyone fucking loves Dalton and Robbie's.
Dude, that actually did make me feel bad. That made me feel bad because I was just like, I don't want the dynamic of this show to be that one of us is just the punching bag.
It's not even a punching bag. I know what he's talking about. It's when I really go out on a limb to say something and you guys just stare at me.
Yeah, but we all do. It's like I've had bombs. Joe's had, like, we all have bombs. I don't want it to be a show where one of us is like
always bombs.
The Jerry from Parks and Recreation of the show. I don't want anyone.
Who would be the Jerry if one of us were to be the Jerry?
I think we all have moments of Jerry.
Yeah,
of course,
except for
everyone
Joe.
Does.
Well, I think mostly Dalton and I alternate between being Jerry, and Joe just kind of stands in the background like an evil little. I don't know. Why am I taking shots at you guys? I'm feeling good about the show. I think this is a great
show.
Joe tries too hard to be Ron Swanson when in reality he's also Jerry. He's a Jerry.
I'm Jerry.
You know who Joe is?
By a radioactive Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Joe is Ken Jeong in Community.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, just sitting in the back calling everything gay.
Gay.
I think all of us are Ken Jeong.
Oh no, we're all the worst Community character.
Yeah, all of us are just Ken Jeong in the back of the class going gay.
No, I'm definitely fucking Chevy Chase.
You're fucking
Pierce? I'm fucking him, yeah. And he's doing a lot of pratfalls as I'm fucking him in the ass.
No, what I was gonna say though, have I ever told you guys about my granddad?
No, what's up? Ooh. Thanks for keeping us on track, Dalton.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited I get to share this with you guys for the first time because I love telling people about my Cuban grandfather. My granddad, when I was a kid, the entire time I knew him, he was just this crotchety old guy that I knew his name was Jim Hero, and
his middle name was Class.
His name
Jim Class Hero.
Jim Class Hero. You know,
Damn,
take
that was
your
good. Come
clothes
on.
off to have a
That was
good.
pretty good.
I'm in love with my girlfriend.
Hey,
She's the only
take
one
that.
I got.
I'm in love with my grandson. His name is Dalton.
Yeah. And so
Take that guy who said I bomb all the time, and
No,
also
dude,
look like the lead singer of Foxy Shazam, which
That
is
was
actually
good.
pretty fun. That made
Dude,
me laugh.
I like that guy. That Foxy Shazam dude. Remember when the Macklemore
I don't know him at all. I that's why I was when
Dude.
I looked him up, I laughed because like I had no idea this fucking
when
guy.
the Macklemore video for Downtown came out, he was in that. He had like a little guest verse in that song. That's how I was introduced to him, and I really liked it. I thought that like he was the best part of that Macklemore song.
What was the second best thing of the Macklemore song?
Macklemore.
Macklemore's pretty cute, huh?
I like Macklemore. Dude, remember when he
did
dressed up
rappers
as
start
the
getting
fuck?
so cute? Like they used to be all
What
like
hap-
rough and tumble, and now they're like just little cutie pies.
Dude, remember when he dressed up as the Happy Merchant?
No.
You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, he
Macklemore?
dressed up as like a Jewish guy, and it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the
dude,
Happy
Macklemore had a
Merchant.
few. Macklemore had a few like not Me Too, but like internet stumbles. Like he was like he texted Kendrick like I shouldn't have won this album, you should have won, and then posted it, which is so stupid. And like he kind of was he got on like the last year you were a white guy was allowed to rap, basically.
Yeah.
He felt guilty.
It was like him and
Well,
Iggy
Nick-
Azalea
Nick-
were the last of it.
Remember when
Cannon-
And then that
married?
song that was like it was woke for the 1 year it came out, and then everyone was like, hey, that's not woke. Was the fucking when I was in 3rd grade, I
Yeah.
thought I was gay, but I'm not. So, but gay guys do your
Yeah.
thing, fuck each other. I think it's empowering, but I'm not.
Honestly,
gay,
though,
you know?
good for him though, because whom amongst us hasn't? I never thought I was gay, but I was worried that I might be gay. If
Why?
that makes sense.
No.
I definitely
Because
one time when
I grew up.
the
I grew
first
up
time I took
religious.
mushrooms. Yeah. Sorry,
Go ahead.
I'm too excited. I keep trampling over everybody. But the first time I took mushrooms, I thought I was gay. I turned to my roommate and I was like, dude, I think I might be gay. And then he
my
was like,
lighting
are you
better?
When I took
And I-
mushrooms,
and
I
I was
thought
like-
I was gay.
And then I was like, how do I know if I'm gay or not? Yeah, if only that Macklemore song had come out, it could have saved me.
And then
Yeah,
I
and he was like-
introduced
and-
you.
and he said-
I-
And he said, are you attracted to men? I was like, oh no, I
and
guess
then-
not.
and-
I
and
guess
then
I'm not
no,
gay.
Damn, that would have been.
then-
You've lived like 8 years of your life as a gay man before.
Yeah,
anyone asked
dude,
you.
I had the craziest
Attracted-
mushroom revelation. I guess I'm gay.
No, dude, and then I introduced you to Natalie Mars, and it started all over again. You were like,
Once
oh, no,
I
am
think
I
I'm-
gay?
Once I think I'm out, she pulls me back in.
Yeah, dude, her penis is fucked up though. She got a weird looking dick, but she's
Everything
cute.
about her is fucked up except for her Instagram, which is like just glamour shots.
I
You
think
boys
she's
are on a
cute.
slippery slope.
I haven't looked
That's
at her
also
since,
Akira.
but it's like doing heroin one time. Like I know I'm gonna relapse someday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
gonna-
It's always gonna
Natalie
be there.
Natalie Mars is gonna prolapse if she keeps that shit
Yeah.
up.
I heard that she did a porn with some straight porn actress I liked, and I was like, "Do I dare?" And I was like,
Oh, I
"No."
watched tons of those, dude. I watched her fuck Dana Diarmond. Actually, Dana Diarmond fucked her with
Wow.
a strap on.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So I was gonna tell you guys about my granddad because
Yeah.
this,
Oh,
this
yeah,
rocks.
go.
Grandpa Pruitt.
So when he passed away, and I was at his funeral, and they handed out the funeral like program, the in memory of whatever. It said in memory of Evilio Hero, and I never heard him called Evilio, and I was like, I asked my mom, I was like, is his name Evilio? And she was like, yeah, he's Cuban. And I'm like, oh, nice, I'm ethnic. But the funny thing is like, so the way he passed is near the end of his life, he was getting like disability checks from being in the Navy, and he was spending all of his disability money on crack. Like he had gotten addicted to crack like late.
Wow,
in
he
life.
really is ethnic.
Yeah, I know, dude. He got addicted. So he got addicted to crack like in his 60s, I think.
Wow.
He
Crack.
died when he was
The brown man's coke.
Yeah, crack, the brown man's coke,
Yeah, they should call
and
it.
he died.
Oh, crack! You mean brown Coke?
Yeah, and he
They should sell it
passed
colored
away.
brown.
He passed away when he was 70, and what happened was he took a hit off the crack pipe and started coughing, and he coughed so much that he hemorrhaged and died.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And so he might be the only person to ever overdose on crack.
Dude, I got a hemorrhoid. I got a hernia.
No, people overdose on crack all the time.
Nah,
that
he can't
way.
overdose on crack.
Not
Yeah, you
with a
can.
hernia
Nah.
or a hemorrhoid.
It wasn't a hemorrhoid. He
Dude.
just coughed. He coughed so much that he hemorrhaged and bled out.
Oh yikes.
From
I don't-
smoking
It's so
crack.
funny. It's a funny move to get into crack in your old age.
I love it, dude. Nothing
Why
but
not?
respect for my grandpa
Yeah,
Jim,
that's
dude.
the time to do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the joke everybody makes. Like, yeah, I'll do heroin when I'm 82,
Yeah.
and then
But,
he
like,
did
that's,
it
like,
and
a
just
great
instantly
idea.
died. Yeah, it is. It
Like if
kind of
anything,
is.
like more people should be fucked up. Like the fact that it's like a joke and not like a way we live our lives. I would much rather like show up to work every day knowing like, well, when I'm 67, I'll be able to shoot up heroin every single day and it'll be a-okay. I
Yeah,
would go to
dude.
work with like
Yeah.
a fucking briefcase and a fucking whistle if I knew I could just shoot
A
up.
whistle?
Twilight.
What job?
Just a fucking tie and
Dude, I
briefcase,
remember
punch
I remember
card,
one time
fucking into the punch card, turning the clock.
Why-
down.
why-
So I'm
why are
punching
you
it on
a
time.
dog catcher from the 50s? What is this profession that you're trying?
I got my net.
Oh,
slung up in my
the
shoulder.
whistle,
Yeah.
like the steam whistle. Okay. I thought you meant you brought a whistle to work.
Oh man, I
was like,
wish.
I remember
I don't
one
really-
time. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Dalton.
Well, no, I remember he was also like kind of. It was funny because he was kind of abandoned as a kid,
Mm.
and so I think he's from Cuba, but he was raised at this place called the Boys Ranch in Texas,
Ooh.
which is
The
kind
Loud
of
Boys
like
Ranch.
the Loud Boys Ranch, yeah. And it's kind of like a home for wayward boys.
Wait,
It's
that was
just
actually
like
the prequel to the prequel to the Blink-182 album, Dude Ranch.
The Boy Ranch, yeah.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about Blink-182, but
You don't of all the fucking of all the things.
Yeah, of all the stuff everyone knows Dude Ranch, Dalton.
I was never a fan of pop punk. I always thought like, except for Green Day, but I always thought like they sounded
Oh,
too
Blink-182 is-
nasally.
Blink-182 is right in there. Oh, I guess the nasal, yeah. But I love Blink-182, dude. I still play them all the time when I go
Well,
running.
I mean, I was telling you guys about this earlier, but I'm a big fan of Eve 6 now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Eve-
Dalton, finish your story about the boy.
Oh
ranch.
yeah. So, well, no, he was raised in like this white, just home for wayward kids. He was raised white, and so he was racist. And I remember one time my cousin had just started dating her now husband, who's a black guy.
Mm.
And I remember Christmas one year, my grandpa said to her in front of him, or the guy she was dating, and I'm gonna have to censor myself here.
Thank you.
So pick up on what I'm saying. But he said, "So, are you still dating that Rocket Raccoon?" You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I
All right,
get it.
let me redo that. He called him a coon in front.
Oh.
of him.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
He
Yeah,
called
yeah.
that fucking mooly a coon? I'll kill him.
All right, it's funnier. It is funnier if you just say the word. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I tried to censor myself. He asked her, "Are you still dating that coon?"
It's fine if you're quoting a racist person as a
If
cautionary
it's
tale.
my granddad, of course it's okay. Yeah, yeah, but he's dead now. R.I.P.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest
Yeah.
in peace.
Goodbye.
He
Don't
Dalton.
died of a crack overdose.
Oh, and get this, dude. Yeah, he died of a crack overdose. He had the same problem with his feet that I have with mine. I inherited it from him. This.
Oh my
piece of
God.
shit.
Oh shit.
What if you
And-
also inherited his desire to do crack?
I have, yeah, dude.
Yeah, clearly.
Dude,
This guy is clearly ground zero for all of Dalton's problems. Addiction, racism, and horrific feet.
I did watch that documentary recently, Dope Sick Love, that HBO documentary. It came
Mm.
out in like 2005 about drug addicts in New York. and all the scenes of them smoking crack, there was a part of me that was like, that does look fun.
Yeah.
Loading up the crack pipe and smoking it looks pretty
Well,
fun.
we talked about this. The best part about drugs is the anticipation of drugs and the preparation of it. That's
Oh,
like the
yeah,
best
dude.
part.
Oh man, like when you're like, oh man, I'm about to trip. Like for me, like when I take
Yes.
mushrooms and like I'm on the couch and I'm like, oh, I can't wait, and I start to feel like that tingle on my skin.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Chris Tingle.
here we go.
Dude,
Maybe
I rolled a
rest in peace.
spliff.
May
I rolled a spliff
Chris
last
Tingle
night.
rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Chris Tingle.
What's up, Dalton? You rolling a fucking splifferino?
I rolled a spliff last night, and I had
Oh,
more
yeah.
fun rolling the spliff than smoking it because the tobacco
Dude.
I used was from a Dutch master, so it was pretty shitty.
Yeah, dude. I would
Yeah.
say like gut all the tobacco out and just roll like a fat blunt and let like the tobacco in the rolling paper itself just be like the only buzz you get. Don't mix it with fucking tobacco, dude.
I do
Yeah.
I do like the spliff. I like the speedball of it, but it is bad. It's bad.
No, just
for you.
like get the buzz off.
It'll
the
fuck up
tobacco.
your lungs. Unfiltered tobacco is like the worst shit for your lungs. Like,
Nah,
in
dude,
the world.
I put a tip on it. I put one of those cardboard
Dude,
tips.
just smoke a fucking.
Oh, well, in that
or-
case, you're good.
Or just get a raw paper. It's because they're made with hemp, dude. And like you
I
don't
do have a raw paper, but I like the flavor of tobacco.
I like a nice.
I know it's bad for you,
I
but
like
it
a nice-
feels good and it tastes good.
I like a nice bowl and a black cup of coffee, and then I'm ready to take on the day.
Look, I just like a few brews, a few beer. Wait, what? In The Sopranos, they asked him, one of the hosts, what his political views were, and he's like, "Look, my political views, I just want a few beers, a nice sandwich, and a few buddies." It's like,
I agree.
Damn, that's
man.
that's everyone's political party in 2020.
but yeah, I've been like smoking weed again on
Uh-oh.
weekends. Not heavy. I don't see. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna get addicted to it because I straight up do not like it. Although I guess that's what addicts do. They keep doing
Yeah,
things that they
dude.
don't
Like
like.
no one's ever like, this thing I love.
I'm starting to
I
like
like
it
it.
more. I'm starting to like it
That's
more.
how
It's
it
just
starts, dude.
but
Well, I did.
you
find
know what? I did
myself-
really crave it.
Yeah.
But my favorite part, the best part, is just taking the weed out of the fucking thing
You
and
smell
like
it.
splitting it up and
Yeah.
putting it in the bowl. Be like, that's by far my favorite part. Like,
Dude,
the actual
grinding-
smoking of it.
grinding weed and packing a bowl is very fun.
I don't know,
It
dude.
is,
When
yeah.
I fucking exhale and I see the weed smoke come out my nose, I still think it's fucking cool. I'm like, damn, this is exactly what I wanted to do as an adult when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Blow smoke out my nose. And like
Yeah.
I was so bummed that I never took up smoking cigarettes. And I was like, I'm never gonna get to blow smoke out my nose. And now look at me. I blow smoke out my nose every fucking day. And it makes me I feel like
Every time I
yeah.
every time I smoke weed, I put on "Sunshine of Your Love" by Eric Clapton and smoke in slow motion.
Dude, I listened. Yeah, I put on Inagata Davida, and I just drift away, dude.
Dude, did you guys
Man.
know? Did you guys know Eric Clapton's real ass? Did you guys see this shit?
Oh yeah, the
About like his
anti-mask.
like anti-mask and shit.
Anti-lockdown anthem. So everyone's
Yeah.
so mad about that they like resurfaced like in '76.
Oh yeah,
He-
his
he went
thing
up-
about like all these
he
fucking
went-
immigrants.
I
get
had
the
no
fuck
idea
out.
about this. It's so weird because he plays the blackest, like he plays like the blues. He just like
Yeah.
stole black music. I mean, I love Eric Clapton and he makes amazing music, but he definitely just stole black music.
I
And he goes up on
disagree,
stage.
dude. I think he's corny.
You know,
I
like
fucking
dude,
Nah,
he,
dude.
like, he had to be like
Cream?
I was super on coke.
I like Cream, but all the other shit.
Derek and the
I like Cream because I like Ginger Baker. I don't give a fuck about Eric Clapton.
Nah, dude, Eric Clapton's good.
He's cute.
Nah, he sucks.
Fu- Cocaine
in
is a great
Heaven?
song.
You didn't like Tears in
Cocaine
Heaven?
is great, but the song is whatever.
Come on, man. Come on, man. No, Clapton's made a lot of good shit.
Dude, I do remember
Layla.
one time.
Second part of Layla. Come on, that's like the best shit ever.
Dude, I do remember one time I was doing a comedy festival in Tyler, Texas.
Wait, can I finish
And-
this Clapton
Oh
thing?
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
He goes up and he basically says, "All the black guys get out of here. I don't want any black guys or immigrants in my crowd." Which even at the 70s, that feels kind of racist. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there.
It was
But
like
then-
yeah,
Yeah, it was like in London.
yeah, he was
and
like,
then
England will
he-
never be a fucking immigrant nation or some shit like
He
that.
like didn't take it back for like 30 years. He's like, I didn't say anything that bad. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Out of context. And then he only took it back like 3 years ago. He's like, I guess it was bad. I blame the drink.
That's so fun. It's so awesome.
It
when people can,
rules.
Like, yeah, back in the how like anything before like 1999, you can like blame on like substance, and they're like, well, we don't have a digital record of it, so I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will say, like, you could say the wildest shit right before like 2011. That's really when everything changed. Like
Dude,
the biggest
Megan
comedy,
Amram?
the biggest
Remember
comedy
Megan?
movie, The Hangover, that made like what $700 million. Well, that was like the biggest comedy movie ever. The first joke is paging Dr. Faggot. You know what I mean?
Classic.
Like you could just
Dude.
get away with it. And that was
Remember-
2000. Obama had been elected.
Dude,
I-
remember Megan Amram?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like doing a character.
No, well,
Tracy Morgan.
She had that tweet that was like, it's wrong to say retarded. The proper term is Asian American.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That's a good one.
Shout out Dan Yang taking her down.
Oh, he took her down?
Wasn't that it?
Oh, no, it was
who
Brian
canceled her?
Yang. It was
Brian
Brian
Yang.
Yang.
Sorry. Oh, I was mad at Dan Yang.
Robbie, come on, dude. You're getting your Yangs mixed up. They're two different Yangs.
Look, first of all, this guy's gonna run for president, then go after Megan Amram. I don't like it. This guy.
I know they
Now he's
call
running for
themselves.
mayor of New York.
I know
Yeah.
they call themselves the Yang Yang twins, but they're
The Nignog twins.
the nigga. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember one time I was doing a comedy festival in Tyler, Texas, at this bar, and the song that led up to me getting called on stage was "Tears in Heaven."
Hell yeah.
Like, and they were playing like the Eric Clapton "My Son Died" song.
Well,
and
you
they're
look like a boy who just fell out of a window, Dalton.
I do, yeah. I look like the Mask when he hits the pavement and gets all spread out.
Wait, why don't you like Eric Clapton? You don't like any of his songs? Is it just because of this?
It just sounds generic to me. It sounds like the way that white guys rip off the blues. It just I don't know, it just has a very generic blues sound to it. Not in the
Not
way
like the Rolling Stones way.
Yeah, it's not as cool as when Jack White steals from black people. It's very lame.
He's got a couple great 461 Oceans Boulevard I really like, and the Derek and the Dominoes and Cream stuff. I guess his solo stuff I don't like that much, but those three albums are
Yeah, I mean, I like
sweet.
Cream. And have you seen the documentary about Ginger Baker? the
Let's just
drummer
say
of Cream?
I'm a very recent fan.
Yeah. But
What
have,
are you
have you
drinking,
seen
Dalton?
the I'm back on the sauce. This is
Oh,
a
no. Is that Kratom?
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, Dalton.
Thank God, no. This is a Austin East Ciders dry cider. I bought these because I was gonna cook this chicken dish, but I never got around to it because I ended up drinking the ciders.
Oh no.
Wait, is it
Dalton,
alcoholic
if you're-
cider?
If you're drinking again,
Yeah.
we can't hang out in
Damn.
Brooklyn if you're drinking again.
Well, I was in the kitchen last night and I was whipping up a
Uh-oh.
ratatouille, and while it was my plan was, while the ratatouille was in the oven, I was gonna cook this other chicken thing, but my roommate needed to use the kitchen, so I didn't get a chance to. So now I just have these ciders, which were for cooking.
Now you're drinking.
That's funny you were cooking up a Ratatouille because I was cooking up a Monsters Inc. over here.
Yeah, and Joe was making a filet of soul.
Yeah. Man, we just thought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, my hot cocoa is ready. No, sorry.
Oh,
All right. Enough
wow.
with this riff. Onward.
My cars are here.
I get
All
it.
right, whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
What's another?
This is really, this is really a bug's life in me now. Bugging.
Yeah.
Bugging. A buggin's life.
What do you guys think of Bernie? He's pretty old.
He's-
Really, one of these
Let him-
good dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dalton, you turn the political landscape inside out with your commentary.
I think he's a jerk.
Yeah, let's stop
say-
this bit.
He's
say put
he's
him-
a fucking
dude,
jerk, dude.
He makes
Lock
me
him
so
up.
horny that I order a fleshlight, and let's just say that's a Toy Story.
I want.
That was
I
a
want,
Mad. By the way, that was a Mad TV sketch.
What?
Sex Toy Story.
Mm,
Oh,
I would rather write for Mad TV than SNL. I think you get more creative
Of
freedom with
course.
Mad
No, SNL, when Mad TV was good, SNL was also like pretty good. Although, it would be more fun to write for Mad TV.
I
less,
think
like,
Mad
intense.
TV.
Yeah, I
Mad
think you'd have
TV
more
had.
creative freedom with Mad TV. You'd have a
Yeah,
bigger
Mad
budget with
TV
SNL.
Actually, you know what?
though.
No, Mad TV, the best shit was like 2001 to 2003, and SNL was kind of bad at that time.
I remember watching Mad
Yeah.
TV at that time rather than SNL. Oh,
Of
the thing
course,
with
dude.
Mad TV.
I liked SNL when Will Ferrell was on, and then I didn't like it, and then I liked it again when like Andy Samberg came on, basically.
Well, SNL's star characters were like Wayne's World and Stefan and all that. Mad TV's star character was like, what if somebody was retarded and they gave us
Yeah.
Stewart?
What if a
What if
black
Kenny
guy
Loggins
harassed
did
a woman?
Jackass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if there was an Asian woman? in
yeah.
Swan?
Yeah. What if there was an ethnic guy or a gay white guy?
Oh, dude.
that was
So
like
many
every-
Mad TV sketches are just like, what if blank was
gay
gay?
guy. Yeah, the gay mob boss. Remember that one? That
Gay,
one's great.
dude. Gay mob boss is an all-time sketch.
That's a good one.
That is one of the funniest.
Dude,
sketches.
Artie Lang, not my white mama. That's just him talking
That-
like
no,
a black person.
That's
yeah.
my white dude. That's my white mama is my go-to. When people are like, "What inspired you to do comedy?" I'm like, "That's my white mama."
Damn.
I show them that sketch. Dude, that is still one of the funniest sketches. I love that one.
It's
Don't
a
make me
banger.
break
great.
my foot
It's a
off in your
banger.
ass.
Dude, and Artie actually looks like a real person and not a fucking whoever the fuck he looks like
He
now.
He doesn't look like
You know what
my
I mean?
granddad hemorrhaging from
Check.
smoking crack.
Have I been like quiet to you guys on my mic? Have
No,
I
you
sounded
sound
okay?
fine. You
Okay.
sounded
You
fine.
sound fine, dude.
Okay. Thank God. Wait, speaking of Pixar, did you guys watch Soul and Wonder Woman?
Of course.
I watched Soul. I did not see Wonder Woman because that's a girls' movie.
Dude, Wonder Woman, they went full into girl and they blew it. It was
Good.
I loved it.
horrific.
I can't wait to talk about it, dude. I love that movie.
Should we talk
I
about
mean,
it? Wait, which one do you want to
yes.
talk for?
Let's
Should
talk
we
Wonder
do
Woman
Soul
first.
first?
I like.
Okay,
Soul.
Let's
do
talk Wonder Woman.
first.
Wonder Woman first because that's the most incomprehensible movie I've seen in such a long time that I'm like mystified by it.
It's so bad.
It's so bad though. It's bad in a way that teeters on enjoyable.
No, I disagree because I like that, and I just thought this was like just shit. I was like, what the fuck? It was like 6 different movies, and the one that they settled on was fucking Disney Channel original movie. Like that's what it felt like to me. Like it was
let me say this:
badly done.
the guy from The Mandalorian steals the show.
I thought I liked the movie, but I realized I was just being distracted by enjoying his performance in it.
that guy's that guy's really good, and he's gonna become like the next, I don't know, Oscar Isaac or what. He's like the next big star. He's Pedro
great.
Pascal because he's really good in it. It just sucks that he's in a terrible movie.
It's so bad.
It's so
That's the thing.
bad.
It's like I thought I liked it, but I was like, oh, I just like that this guy is so good in it. Like he's so fun to watch in that movie. But everyone else, Gal Gadot cannot act, or at least in this movie,
I'm
she is
convinced Gal
directed.
Gadot's an op. All right, she is like an IDF or Mossad operative.
Yeah.
Here
No, it's
to-
simple. It's simple why she got cast.
Why?
She got cast because Zack Snyder cast her in Batman vs Superman. She only has 2 scenes, and both of them she doesn't talk at all. She just does like cool martial arts action stuff. So we just cast some like martial art, like a fucking Israeli like army person who's a martial artist because she worked really well in that movie, without thinking about like her having her own like fucking franchise and shit.
Yeah,
And
this fucking
I mean,
dude. It's crazy because it's like we forgive Arnold for being Austrian just because he's so charming. This is like if Arnold had no charm. It's like,
dude, I thought of
she,
something.
She makes no effort to hide her accent. She has no charisma, no acting. There's nothing about her compelling.
I was thinking like, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger had Down syndrome, so he just talked normally? You know?
Yeah, you were just thinking that.
I was thinking about this is my idea, my original idea, and he'd be
Yeah.
like, "I'll be back."
Yeah, hey guys, get to the chopper. Come
Get
on,
to the job.
guys. Come on.
guys. Fuck. What are
I
some
know
of
I
the
have an
lines?
extra chromosome, but we don't have any extra time to spare. Get to the
Yeah,
chopper.
yeah. Look, just because I needed a special school doesn't mean I can't distinct between true lies.
Yeah, good bit, Robbie. I like that. What if
Thank you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger had Down syndrome and it made him talk
So
normal?
he talked normally. Yeah.
That's a good bit.
Unfortunately, he couldn't say his own last name.
Unfortunately.
Man. Oh yeah, every time he said it, he got canceled. He got canceled on Twitter for trying to say his own last name.
Dalton,
Oh,
what's the
man.
first thing? What's the first thing we're gonna do when we're in Brooklyn?
Me and you?
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, we're getting high together and we're going to Kellogg's Diner.
What's that?
You never been to Kellogg's?
No.
That fucking the Airstream Diner in Williamsburg. It's this it's a really popular diner. I think it's probably gonna go out of business soon, so we should go.
Okay.
But it looks like a big Airstream, like a big metal tube. And it's just a fun diner, dude. We should go there
Nice,
and get
dude.
some pancakes and
I drank
Cocktails?
I drank a bottle of champagne last night.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I ended up falling asleep.
Really? Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, to like celebrate?
No, just to celebrate because like it's like okay, I got the keys, so I'm feeling good. And also I was like, I don't want to take this to another house. So I'm just trying to get rid
Dude,
of
what should we do for New Year's? Do you guys want to like hang out together?
Yeah,
Are you gonna be here?
around?
Are you gonna be here?
No, I mean virtually.
Well,
Oh.
Dalton and I are gonna go to a party in
Because
Brooklyn.
I still have a
Oh, really?
big fat I still have that blunt that I rolled, so we should smoke that.
I mean, I should.
What do you guys-
I'm moving New Year's Eve. Like I'm moving the last of my stuff on New Year's Eve.
Joe,
Yeah,
how
well,
about I
never
come
mind.
over and we smoke this fucking Dutch that I rolled?
Anything you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
dude.
do?
We got in trouble. I got everybody in trouble.
Wait, what happened?
that
Oh, that one girl, yeah.
fucking
Uh-oh.
lady, dude. Oh my god. First of all, I'm sorry to you guys. I'm not gonna. That was like, I forgot
Robbie,
that it was like.
You need to reactivate your Twitter account because it's like my picture is on that account, and it's like, man, I don't want people thinking that I think Sicilian pizza is bad.
That's it. That's the only tweet that was like months ago. And also,
But dude, that's been
the
like
only one
eating
that
at
bothered
us.
me.
Yeah, when you tried
That's
to like
the only
say
of all
Chicago
the things
style.
you tweeted from. Yeah,
do you want me to stop tweeting from the account? I'll stop.
No.
If you guys
And
don't
no,
want me to.
just don't
just
tweet
never-
any pizza related opinions without running it by us.
Okay.
Anything else, whatever,
course.
dude. But
Of
come on,
I do
man.
feel guilty
from
My
that account.
family might see that Twitter feed. What if they think my opinion on pizza is different?
dude.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even know about that until Dalton brought it to my attention. I was like, I like that kind of pizza, but not
Yeah.
enough. I'm not gonna declare my stance on pizza. One way or the
It's
other.
funny that that's the one thing that you guys are like. All right, you got to fucking cut it out.
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
well, I mean,
whoa,
what's
whoa.
funny? Nothing you've said has really bothered me, but of all the things you've tweeted from that account, the only one that made me go, "Wait, what?" was you saying Sicilian pizza sucks. I was
That's so
"Come on,
funny."
Robbie."
Damn, I might get it. I
That's-
might order. I might.
Well, the thing is, that's my bad too, because it wasn't even a joke. It was just like a hot take tweet, which is like the worst kind of tweet. And it's like
And
it's selfish to tweet a hot take with other people's names on it that aren't even yours. Well,
Robbie,
I actually do apologize.
Robbie, let me explain something to you. There is a beautiful simplicity to a grandma slice. Just a square pizza, pan pizza with just cheese and sauce. It's a delicious slice.
Dalton, do you like center slice or do you like a
It's too much crust. It's too much fucking crust. The best pizza is New York style, thin crust.
Hold on, let me answer
I do
Joe's
like New
question.
York style thing. I love folding it. I love it when like if you get
Oh,
pepperoni when there's like
folding it.
that layer of grease that just kind of like surfaces on top. You can like either pat it down with napkins or fold it
Yes.
and let like it
Oh, the
naturally drip
best.
off. Ah,
Yeah, I don't like. It's too much bread, which is the cheapest part of the pizza. It's like bread is basically free. I
Pizza
assume.
is cheap. It's a peasant food.
I think for the volume of food you get for the price, it is a fairly cheaper food. But there are still
Of course.
pizza and grandma slices and Sicilian style pizzas are more expensive, and I wouldn't consider them a cheap.
They're more expensive, and you get less actually filling calories. The ones with a lot of cheese and meat, those are like good calories. Those will fill you up for a lunch. Grandma's slice, more calories doesn't fill you up.
I like the hand tossed when it's like
it's all bread. It's going to fill you up no matter what because it's
no
all
bread doesn't fill you up. It's empty calories. White bread doesn't really fill you up that well.
Then tell me when I go to Cheesecake Factory, why am I full before my meal?
Because you're eating like thousands of calories, dude. Like that, it's a bread and butter.
Yeah,
it's
like okay, yeah. If you eat a bunch of Snickers bars, you'll feel full.
And the
but
bread
it's the quality.
Yeah,
it's the quality of calories.
I rest my
and
case.
The bread at
when I go to Cheesecake
Factory, it's loaded with other. It's not just like it's not like a traditional like oat bread. It has like all kinds of processed crap in it. It has a ton of added sugar in it, man. It's like it's not good. It's good, but it's not good for you.
I say that it does fill you up because
how about the cheese Jake Flores factory?
All right.
And they come on all the food.
You know what?
They make you come on your own food, and then they force you to eat it in front of them while belittling.
Does the cheesecake come with my own cum?
It's actually gay not to eat your food this way.
Dude, I regret.
Come on down to the cheese Jake Flores factory.
Dude, I regret bringing that up on the Real Ass podcast because it got Lewis so worked up that I was
Here's the thing. If I see him, I'll kill him. And then Dalton's like, I did not want to instigate any fucking bodily threats.
I was interested in
I was
talking
glad you
about
brought that up because whatever the fuck they were talking about got so boring and you actually like brought it back to like something interesting.
Well, I was genuinely interested in talking about it because I know Jake from Texas and it was just it's been interesting to see him melt down and getting
No, the most interesting part about the Real Ass podcast is Lewis getting in like beefs with people. Like it makes him a bad person, but it makes for great broadcasting.
No, don't say that. Lewis is great. Lewis,
yeah, he's a great guy.
Look, we love.
But that's saying I don't love getting into beefs or public fighting, and he kind of like thrives on. Well, it's back to that fucking Twitter thing. Because I like tweeted out like some lady. She's like, first of all, this does show you how fucking psychotic reporters are and journalists. Because she tweeted out like she was like snitching on some club for having a party, which I looked into it. It was like a strip club, and they're just advertising a strip club show on New Year's Eve. Which like okay, whatever. Like I mean I don't think you should do it necessarily. But it's like why are you fucking like snitching on them? So then I just quote tweeted like this truly is. She was like, why can't we just all have a glass of champagne on our couches? And then I was like, oh my god, all right. Well, and then I quote tweeted. It was like I was like, well, all right. First of all, maybe this place needs to like fucking make money or else I go to business. Like I mean I don't think maybe that should happen, but that's the reason why. So then I quote tweeted and I was like, this is truly the golden age of nerds scolding people because they weren't invited anywhere. Because that's like I feel like that's like half of this fucking COVID scolding shit is people who are just a little revenge of the nerds of just people who like hate people who would do anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like there's a lot of
I'm telling vibe. Yeah.
How much of like the people you see scolding people for going outside or do you think those? It seems to me like they're just getting off on that. It doesn't seem like it's coming
they
from
love snitching and they like love because they all have high-powered media jobs where they all get to work from home now, and so they're making more money. All these journalists and shit, so they're all at home just making a shitload of money, and so they wouldn't get invited anywhere anyway. They don't like going out because they're all fucking introverted nerds. So every New Year's, they would have already wanted to fucking scold people for doing shit. And now they get to do it and they get to act superior because they have the most comfortable fucking possible position. And when a small business, oh, well, the government should help you out. The government's not fucking helping anyone out. So of course these entertainment venues are going to fucking do shit. I don't think that's good. I wish the system was better, but that's the reason why. And you fucking sitting from your fucking Twitter feed, scolding people, acting holier than thou, acting like you're amazing because you stay home, you fucking nerd. So then she quote tweets me. All I said was, this is the golden age of nerds scolding people for going out. She quote tweets me. She goes, doesn't even engage with what I'm saying. She says, your comedy podcast with 65 Twitter followers. Like, it's like, you fucking psycho that you're bringing it to that. You're just like making fun of the podcast. So then I immediately deleted it, as Dalton also advised you, which I agree. I don't like getting into beefs. And then she tweets again. Oh, you deleted it. You backed down, you little, I'm like, it's like, dude, you are a senior reporter at Vice. Why are you trying to dunk on and bully a fucking comedy podcast that engaged with you snitching on someone? Of course you're going to get fucking pushback for that.
Yeah. Wait, how many followers does our Twitter account have?
65.
Okay. So yeah, if anyone, I have a policy that I don't engage with anyone with less than 66 followers.
Right.
So
but that's
when
what
I
this
see
fucking
when I see someone else engaging with people with low followers, I go, this person's mentally ill.
Yep.
And I should not associate with them.
Yeah. Dude, that's the thing. It was like, it's very mentally ill behavior on their part. And look, me kind of like being a dick, maybe that's a little mentally ill, but she is a blue check senior reporter at Vice that gets hundreds of likes on her tweets. So fucking weird. It's fucking weird to do that.
Wait, did you say Vice? Do you mean the publication founded by
Gavin McGinnis?
Yeah, dude, that's a
Gavin
fucking
McGinnis?
racist publication. Yeah, Vice that featured every single funny comedian in San Francisco except Joe Gorman. I don't think so. That's a corrupt fake news.
Oh my god, dude! The Sylvan House got its own episode of a TV show. If you want to know,
well,
what
they
Vice
also
is
had look at all these cool comics that hang out in the Sylvan House, and it was a bunch
that
of
was pretty.
Set foot
That show was funny because it was also like. Because I moved to LA to make it, and all my friends in San Francisco who just stayed in that fucking flop house all got on TV before me. I was like, God damn it, dude! There's no rules to comedy.
And now look, dude.
But also that show sucked because it was just like it wasn't about how funny the comics were. They were like, look how cool these comedians are. It was so much about trying to make comics look cool. And the thing about cool comics is they're always cool for comedians. So regular people were just like, what are these? These guys are fucking losers.
Who do you think is the coolest we should all say who we think our coolest comic is, because I know a lot of people are going to say Dave Chappelle. They think he's a very cool comic, but who do you guys think is a very cool comic?
Okay, but
I think it's
when you're rich and famous, then you're cool. But these are all nobodies who just had cool affect.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think cool comics are anyone who stays out of the public eye. So I would say
Brian Regan.
Tosh is probably
Tosh is cool as fuck. Yeah, actually Tosh is cool as fuck.
Because he never does interviews. He doesn't talk about himself. He just does what he does and then goes home to his house in Malibu.
Yeah, I actually think that's the best answer, Dalton, because he is also a cool guy.
Yeah.
I think Tom Rhodes is very cool.
Tom Rhodes?
Because he talks black.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He just got a ton of. The cool thing about him is because he tours internationally, he always has something to talk. He always has a talking point with an audience member. He's like, where was your last place you went on vacation? This is back when there was actual audience that traveled to be there. But he would just always have something to say about people. He was just kind of living a nomad life for 20 years.
He is pretty cool.
He is cool. I agree.
He was always
Harrington said we need to stop talking about comedy so much.
Well,
Harrington?
He's a professional
producer. Wait, Robbie, you're gonna listen to Harrington?
He's a popular producer. He's a professional.
You know what, cool. Robbie? You're right. Harrington gave us such sage advice, and we're just ignoring it.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I know.
The joke is, why would we listen to Harrington?
Yeah.
He's a pumpkin. He's a sweetie.
I love Harrington, but goddamn, I would never listen to anything he has to say about comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing that you should take from Harrington is his decision making.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wait, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we were talking about Wonder Woman.
I thought it was just it was embarrassing to me. The movie was embarrassing. It was I felt bad because it was it wanted Kristen Wiig. What the fuck? She was clearly only in there to give them a final showdown or whatever. Chris Pine. First of all, Wonder Woman rapes that guy. She brings him back. Chris Pine's in his body. She fucks him, right?
Yeah, that's
that guy. That guy didn't consent to that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ultimate woman fantasy, the ability to rape a man. That's why, like,
I know.
that's what everyone likes. Is they're like, ooh,
Yeah.
look, the tables are turned. It is pretty cool. And it's like,
Well,
I think the worst
and
though.
like the
the
guys
worst
are
though is
like, oh, that's kind of okay. Like all the guys are like, oh, God, could like that's a man's vision of like rape of like a
Dude,
Yeah.
beautiful an Israeli
Dude,
supermodel woman
true.
having
She is
sex with
so
him against
fucking
his
hot.
will. This woman who
Yeah.
just wants to have sex with him. I have to have sex with you. And he's like, I'm being raped.
oh no, I
Yeah.
was raped by this hot Israeli.
Yeah. Yeah,
You think-
rape
do you
doesn't
think
count if
DC's
you're that
ever gonna
hot.
have like a legitimately good DC universe movie? 'Cause
3 more months, the Snyder cut, baby.
dude, that
No,
looks
Shazam.
awful.
Shazam was good.
It's gonna win Best Picture.
Shazam.
I love
Dude,
Batman versus
the
Superman.
new
I
Shazam,
cannot wait for the Snyder cut.
the new Shazam that's gonna have The Rock as Black Adam is gonna be fucking
Oh,
awesome. I think
dude.
that's gonna be like that's gonna be like the legit that's gonna be the legit DC blockbuster because I think like the first Shazam it was fairly good and it's kind of finding their grounding and I think The Rock is gonna have the gravitas to bring like that blockbuster momentum to it as well as like give more of like a comedic kind of play because
Yeah.
like he's a really good comedic actor too and I
He's
think
so
that's
good,
what
dude. I just
think that's
watched
gonna be
Hobbs
the-
and Shaw.
Can I do my impression of Black Adam?
yeah
My
Yeah.
version of Black Adam.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love Newports.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, my taxes were due. That's something that could have come to my attention yesterday. Black Adam. Black
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
black ass Adam.
Black Adam, how are your kids doing?
Yeah. Let's not talk about them. They
Have you
haven't seen them in a
lately?
while. Oh no, I can't find my kids.
I did think the Shazam movie did a really good job of putting into film such a ridiculous character. Like the way they just throw you into the world of the wizard and the rock, the magic rock or whatever it's called.
It just sucks that DC lost
haven't
the
seen
rights
it.
to call fucking Captain Marvel, and now they have to call him Shazam.
They gotta call him Shazam.
Well, that's on
now.
them for calling a fucking. It's like if McDonald's released like the Burger King burger.
I know, but the Captain Marvel was created before Marvel.
Yeah.
It's a character
What?
from like the 30s.
Wow, well, fuck
yeah.
Marvel then. I'm back on Team DC.
It's like
Yeah.
this weird awning. Well, like they kept like letting the character go into like kind of like this copyright limbo, and so the
This is
rights
like
are
a
always up in
Beatles-
the air.
This is like a Beatles, Apple Records, Apple technology situation. both the
Exactly.
corp-
Just like,
yeah.
yeah. But now that-
Because Apple Corporation was like, come on, just let us have the name Apple. We'll promise we'll never do anything with music. That's like literally why they got that name. And so
That's
then
awesome.
the Beatles Apple was like, all right. I mean, I don't see why computers would ever have anything to do with music. And then Apple became like the biggest music thing in the world.
ever, yeah.
That's why the Beatles
Yeah.
weren't on there for so long because they held a grudge.
The
Ooh,
Apple is like, yeah, Apple is single-handed. I would say Apple is single-handedly responsible for like nobody really getting physical, like making physical media like niche to
Yeah, the
have.
iPod was like truly revolutionary.
Well, also
Yeah.
that and like
also, I
torrents.
think-
It was like now that you had like a way to like one get access to all of these like videos and to have a way to like easily watch it. It was like, yeah, sign me up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Also,
what about The
I
Shining?
think
It's Jack Torrance, and he's like, I just downloaded all of Shazam on my laptop. I use the Tor browser. Jack Torrance.
okay.
Just like and like Wendy looks at like his download history and it's just a bunch of hentai films.
all downloads and no seeds make Jack a slow connection.
Yeah, Shelley Duvall looks at his laptop and it's all vor porn, and she's like, "Oh no!"
Here's my VPN.
I'm feeling good, boys. I'm feeling real good.
Dude.
I'm Brooklyn bound.
Jack Torrance.
Jack Torrance is good.
I'm never gonna see you guys again.
Oh yeah, rest in peace. May you rest in peace. Well, this is our last one with just the boys. Maybe we could do 2 a week for a little
Maybe we
bit
could do
because we have
12.
like 3.
Maybe we could do
we
12
have
a
like
day.
3 guests lined up. No, we don't have to do that.
Patreon.
It's time.
Damn, maybe we should get the Patreon going.
The
We
people,
should.
the
We do.
people are begging for it.
A surprising amount of people did DM me when I asked about like what are the best bits.
And I
Like,
think
it was like
yeah. People won't
I was
know
like,
to
damn,
do
like
it
people
unless it's
like the
out there
show.
for it. People won't know to subscribe to it unless like we put it out there for them to. We can always take it down if it's like, hey,
I just would love to like do like a big launch like once we have like,
maybe
because right now we probably get like
maybe everyone's waiting in the shadows, waiting for that moment to come forward and be like, I like listening to the Loud Boys. I wish they were brave enough to put forth a Patreon so I could.
No,
subscribe.
I think we should just focus on the regular episodes.
We
Just
will
them
make
look
12
really fucking
grand a
good.
month if we have that Patreon up, dude.
That's true.
Can you
I'm
imagine?
I'm holding out. I'm holding out for 13 grand.
Dude,
Robbie,
if we can
Robbie.
make that, dude, and I can live rent free, I will do nothing but ketamine all day, every day, and we can podcast every
Damn.
moment.
I just want to live rent free in your head.
Robbie, let me
That's
explain
true.
something.
That
to
is
you.
honestly true power. To live rent
That
free in
is.
someone's head. That is like the
Yeah.
ultimate fucking power.
And that's what the president's doing. Yeah, he might not pay rent in the White House, but he's not paying rent also in every liberal's
What's
head. He's
everyone
moving
gonna-
into every liberal's head.
What's everyone gonna do now that they can't fucking complain about the president? What's everyone gonna do?
Dude, they're still gonna talk about him.
I'm sorry,
like,
Joe.
forever.
Have you not seen Ryan Long's sketch about this?
no.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, Joe, you're
'Cause-
encroaching on already viral territory. Oh man,
Yeah.
fuck. Wait, we should talk about that thing Joe said to Ryan when we got dinner with him. That was so fun. What? I forgot exactly
Yeah, I
what it
forget
was.
what you said.
It was
Oh,
like
well, he
Ryan
was
was
like-
talking about
yeah.
citizenship and like moving to the United States.
Well,
and-
he was talking about like what's gonna happen because he's like, well, I don't know, like with COVID, I don't know if I have to go back to Canada or what my standing is right now in America. And I was like, well, dude, you're in luck, man, because like in America, like once you have a viral video, you get honorary citizenship. Like, you're in, man.
He's like, what? What do you mean?
He's
Is
like,
that
are
true?
you kidding me, dude? Whoa.
Whoa, dude, really? No way.
That's great. And like he like had like
That's
his,
great.
he had like his like little like YouTube like 1 million views trophy, and he was like, well, this
Yeah,
count. I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
of course, dude. That's fine,
Yeah,
man.
Ryan actually wears a belt that says 1 million on like it's like a wrestling belt, but he just wears it all day. Yeah.
He's earned it.
Just
my
kidding.
God.
Friend of the show, Ryan Long. Let's
Good
have
dude.
him.
Sorry, guys, I have to piss so bad. I'll
All
be
right,
right
well,
back.
just fucking piss your pants, dude. Who's fucking
Yeah,
watching? Just mute
no,
your
I gotta.
fucking mic.
I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay, take it easy,
All right,
buddy.
bye, Dalton.
Feel free to talk about me while I'm gone.
All right.
Okay.
Damn, those
Those
burns
burns,
are
dude. He
disgusting.
looks like Deadpool,
Dalton.
dude.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh man. Jesus Christ.
Poor
Dalton's
guy,
body-
dude.
I get jealous of Dalton because he's more talented than me, but then I just see his body fall apart. And I'm like, all right, I'll take this.
I found my
Damn.
passport.
Damn, Joe, you look like a completely different person. You look like a beautiful Hawaiian woman.
That was almost my like main form of ID. I was like, fuck, if I don't get my New York license, like if they make me take like a written test at the DMV, I'm fucked. Because like I don't
It's
remember.
always such a
any of that
funny.
shit.
It's such a funny move to just like back when there were bars to just people pulling out their passports to get into
I was
bars
like,
and stuff.
fuck, I'm gonna have to use this. But like, well, I'm moving, but I want to like keep. There's certain things like I want to keep like with me at all times until I'm moved. I know exactly where it is securely, and like I don't
True.
want to like be like, where the fuck is my passport? As I'm going through all of
No,
these moving
that's
boxes.
you need that
Yeah,
because I need to get one still because I haven't had
Oh,
one
yeah.
since I was a kid,
dude.
and
Yeah,
they're
oh,
a
yeah.
bitch
Oh,
to get.
well, dude, you still have to have your old passport too. So like you have to have like your mom mail you your old one.
Dude, I don't have my old one at all. I have to like get my birth certificate if I
Oh,
want,
shit.
which is like I have no fucking clue how to get that.
Yeah, well, now
If any
like, yeah.
listeners know how to get my birth cert, particularly mine,
Do you have your
if
social
you guys can
security?
get it for me.
Do you have your social
Yeah,
security
my-
card?
I don't have. I might have my card. I don't know.
How do you? Where is your card?
I think it's in my desk in my apartment. Please don't break into my apartment, listeners, and take my social security card.
There's like some fucking listener that is like has like just listens to all of these things to try to pinpoint our approximate. He knows I'm somewhere in
Yeah.
Harlem.
Yeah.
And moving.
He
to
knows my
Brooklyn.
cross streets,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, I mean, they know where I live probably.
And like, if they figure
but-
out where Dalton lives, they're gonna know like I'm a 10-minute walk from Dalton once I move.
I will
Yeah.
swallow the pride. I will choke on the rind, but the lack thereof leaves me empty inside. This is Eve 6, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're getting
Turn
the
it
Eve 6 guy on
inside
the
out,
show.
find nothing but fate.
Dude, we gotta
and
get the Eve
nothing.
6 guy.
I don't know this person. I don't know
Smile a
this band
tender
at all.
heart in a blender. Watch it spin into
round
a
to a
beautiful oblivion.
Rendezvous, and I'm
then I'm
through
through
with you.
Wait, what about Soul? Do you guys want to talk about Soul?
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I liked it.
I was hoping it was about the city in Korea.
Soul.
And
It
that's
was.
it, folks.
I like that it wasn't as preachy as I thought it was gonna be.
What do you mean? Like,
I thought it was
Like-
gonna be like, it's like a soul's value is, blah blah blah. But it's like just go out there and live and find your thing. You don't know what your thing is.
Dude, I think it's funny how I was joking about how we should write a Medium article about how black people in Disney movies don't get to stay black people. They always get turned into like ghosts or frogs or some shit. And then those are actual articles that are coming out now that are like, why does this black guy have to become a ghost?
I know I saw because I that was a joke we were throwing around, and now now it's like a woke point. But it doesn't make sense because he's black again for like half the movie, and also every Pixar movie is like.
He's
still
voiced by Tina Fey.
Yeah. And, well, like, and then like,
But then the cat is black, so what's the problem?
Yeah, well, like it's like they're still like people of color voicing people of color, and like they're voicing these characters throughout the entire film. So I think it would be far worse if like he not only changes his appearance, but then he also sounds like a white man too, and then he's voiced by like Brad Pitt or something.
Yeah, and also like what the fuck what do they want? Like, there's no Pixar movie just about a guy, like a regular guy, right?
I guess they could make
maybe
Up,
that's
but
what
like
they
if they
want.
made it like Up, and it was like if it was like they would either complain that
Yeah,
one,
okay,
like,
there's
it was like
Up.
a young autistic black kid in Boy Scouts, or two that it was like an angry old black man.
And he was Asian. Isn't that of color?
Dude,
Yeah,
what
but
gets
no,
me-
because
could-
like
could you
Asians like really
imagine-
benefit from white privilege too, and to be accepted in the white community.
So
is,
you're
like, a
only of
huge thing.
color if you're like. That's so stupid. I'm
Could
sorry.
you
This is the
imagine
dumbest.
being-
There's a lot of woke stuff that I will give credit to. The
No,
woke
not
point
really.
that too many black animated characters are turning into like pigeons and shit. There's three
No, that's a-
examples
no,
total.
that's a great
no,
point.
black people are very Robbie. Black people are very scared of pigeons. Don't say that,
No, it's spies in disguise.
Robbie.
that movie.
The worst
I
thing that
hate
can happen for a black
pigeons.
person.
And the best
Is to become a pigeon.
I'm
representation
Black
of,
Adam, and I don't like pigeons.
one of the biggest animated movies had a person of color, and they were like and then it was the Spider-Man movie, and Miles Morales.
Yes, there you go. Perfect.
And like he I mean, like, yeah, he wore a mask, but it was still like his mask. You could clearly tell it was him the whole time.
Yeah,
And, like,
he
most of the movie,
graffitied it like a black person.
he made it his own.
Yeah.
I did like some of like the white guy doing a black guy like touches in Spider-Verse of like, ooh, he's like a hip hop graffiti guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
This
could tell.
Spider-Man
My-
was
my-
You could tell,
hippity
like,
hop.
you could tell, even though Miles Morales is like a very diverse character, he was still created by a Jewish white man, Brian Michael
Yes,
Bendis.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's like, okay, what do they like? They love hip hop and graffiti, and their dad doesn't teach them enough lessons.
He's got instead of getting a haircut, he calls it getting a lineup.
Always, you know what? They're always jumping around.
That was, by the way, that scene in
They're
Soul,
always
dude,
jumping around the city. They love it. Look, I love it. It's great.
Swinging
They're
around,
jumping. They're having
around.
fun. It's like they're surfing, but on the street.
I've always said black people are basically bugs. So what better character for a black person than Spider-Man? A
What do we
bug.
call him? Miles Morales. He was just sneezing. They didn't.
I did. The thing with Soul that cracks me up about anyone, which I don't think anyone's actually upset. I think those are just the definition of clickbait, like people just trying to sell ad space. But the funny thing about like imagining that is like somebody, an adult watching a cartoon, a Disney cartoon, and going, this is outrageous. This black person is a ghost.
That doesn't. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's completely manufactured. Fucking out. It's like it's. That's my problem with all this culture. It's placing ideas in the head of people and making them see racism where there isn't any. And there is racism out there, but it's like nobody would have ever had that fucking thought if some like fucking writer in some goddamn writer's room and just needed to get his like fucking 50 cents from BuzzFeed or whatever.
Well, somebody on Twitter did say something that I had thought about, where it's like when you draw that character, the Jamie Foxx character in Soul, the black guy, as if you're a white person drawing that character, it is like, all right, well, how big can I make his nose before it becomes a problem? How big can I make his lips before people get upset?
Yeah. It was good. I like the black stuff though. In fact, I kind of wanted more of that. I wanted more like the jazz and the barbershop was my favorite part too.
The
like those are
the
my
best part of the movie.
Stuff.
When he walks in with that
Donnell Rawlings crushed it.
Dude, when he takes his hat off,
Donnell Rawlings like Cassim Bentley.
Yeah, he did. Donnell's character looked like Cassim. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Oh my god, I didn't catch that. Yeah, when he walks in and he's got that strip missing out of his head, and Donnell is like, "Sit your ass back down. This is an emergency." I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was great. I loved that stuff. Like, that's what's great about Pixar is they really make. Usually they do. I thought that was awesome. It felt very lived in. I thought New York was like really well done. I watched the other one, Onward, that they came out with this year.
Yeah.
Which I actually liked. I thought it was better than people give it credit
Robbie,
for.
I thought it was called Inward.
Dalton, I don't like that kind of joking around on this show.
Hey, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger had Down
yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah. So Onward, and usually I hate fantasy stuff, but I think because they made them like regular people, the characters, it was like more tolerable for me.
You mean white?
No, one of them's black. The fucking lion lady is black. But that's the thing is like usually they're like Pixar. I'd say Soul was good at like being diverse and lived in without like forcing it. Fucking Onward just has a scene where like a girl cop's like, "Oh, I'll have to give this to my girlfriend."
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, come on, you guys.
I'm gonna give this to my girlfriend after I eat
like it's like
pussy.
it was out of nowhere. It had nothing to do with the rest of the play. It was just clearly in there so they could make like headlines, be like, "Oh, a wonderful teachable moment." Yeah, exactly.
There's
a
lesbian
like I
Disney, deal with it.
Like I don't want to be like don't put it in my face, guys, but do a better job of fucking putting it in my face. You know what I mean? Like the problem is it's just lazy writing at the end of the day. It's like super forced in there.
Dude, Soul did actually make me cry. It touched on a lot of things I think about regularly, and the way it addressed certain things, I just.
You know what?
I don't know.
What part made you cry? I didn't really. Oh yeah, right.
I do remember because I remember just kind of tearing up throughout the movie, but I do remember at the very end when he says like something about coming like living, or he goes, "And I'm gonna live every minute of it." I was like, all right, that got me. I
thought Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey were both really good in it. I didn't get that emotional though. And I was expecting to, because it's about like middle-aged.
I was getting emotional because I watched it Christmas Day, and like I was in like an empty apartment away from my family, and like it was like that scene where like his mom was like afraid of him failing and him like explaining.
Oh yeah,
it was something he was passionate about, and I was like, damn, dude, I'm never.
Yeah, that hit pretty.
My
close
mom
to
ever
home.
again. You know?
Also, just getting to see when New York was fun.
Yeah,
you know,
it was like it's crazy. I can't imagine now, like
how
weaving
crazy.
in and
I was
out
like,
of
I
like.
remember that.
I can't imagine like weaving in and out of like a crowded subway of people anymore. Like it just seems so distant now. Like when you would go to like Times Square and like, you know, if you're taking the 7 to Creek in the Cave, like
or
just the rush of people coming out of a subway, you know?
Yeah, walking in a crowd with a shitload of people on the street. It's like, I fucking miss that. Is such a great part of New York.
It's like when like the subways would just hemorrhage people. Like
and they painted that so well. They really got that feeling across of just being like when you get out of a subway and you're just like suddenly in a crowd, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Which is, and everyone's just like fucking going.
Dude, I will say all that stuff in the movie about like being in the zone, like when you are really.
I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, all the stuff about when you dial into the thing you're doing and you go to like the spirit world or whatever, like what they call in the zone is you're like transcending into the
Right.
I've like felt that when I'm like either doing well on stage or cooking or writing.
Dalton,
like
they said in the zone, not the cal zone.
Damn, hey Robbie, you're in the zone right now, dude.
I am, dude. I'm in the zone.
Dude, Moonwind is just rolled up on his ship, and you and him are hanging out in the zone right now.
Ever since that follower negged me, I'm fucking like, I gotta prove myself.
I felt so bad about that. Yeah. I don't want that to be what our fans
that's not what we're about. That's not what the Loud Boys code is all about.
No, we all love you. We bust each other's balls. You know what? I know that's just these listeners, like, I mean, they are all of our best friends. No, but they all like just want to be a part of the fucking gang, and we like bust each other's balls like crazy.
Here's my thing: I don't want people trying to make our dynamic that of Nick, Adam, and Stav. Like I don't. And
we're all
can
too
tell
funny.
When
yeah,
I can tell like when people say shit like that, they're trying to make you the Adam of the show, and it's like, no, that's not what we are.
Damn, like Dalton, you would be the Stav if that's the case.
Shut up.
Damn, that means
Shut
I would
up.
get to
Shut
be
up,
dude.
Shut your fucking gay ass mouth, Joe.
Carry on, fans. I would get to be like the leader. I get to be the leader by default. I knew just sitting back and hanging
I appreciate you looking out for me, Dalton.
I got your back, Robbie. You're not Adam.
Dude. We all got to have each other's backs in this.
That is truly my greatest fear, is being Adam.
That's the only way a podcast fails, is like when like one person thinks like they're bigger than the rest of it and they try to do their own. Timestamp this. I want this to like be played 7 years from now when everything goes asunder with our separate Netflix, HBO, and Comedy Central deals going on.
Yeah.
We all have to like delete this podcast for different reasons.
No, realistically, Joe and I will be begging Dalton for a writing job on his True TV
here's
show.
The thing. We are all three of us.
Dalton's like, I'll take a look at the packet, send it to my assistant.
Look, man.
I mean, go ahead and send me your packets. But here's the thing: all three of us are elite level stand-ups. Okay, we are the cream of the crop.
A murderer's row.
Dude, oh my God. I watched, should we say this?
Of course we should talk shit about this.
We watched Schultz on Tim Dillon's podcast, and he was calling himself an elite level stand-up. And I like Schultz. I met him. He's like actually a super nice guy. Oh my God, that was so cringy though, dude. Like, come on, man. Who the fuck is elite? Nobody's elite at stand-up, pretty much. Everyone fucking bombs.
What does elite mean?
I'll say this.
I've worked. Elite. It's like, no. It's like who can we get to fucking do this road gig? I need an elite level comic, dude.
Yeah.
I think who can do this fucking college gig? I need an elite class comic.
Wait a second. Shut up, guys. I need you to cool it, because I haven't worked with many headliners, but I have worked with Schultz at the Dallas Hyenas. Schultz genuinely is one of the nicest dudes I've ever met.
He's like insanely fucking nice. Yeah.
Super funny.
Is that what makes him elite?
Dude, well, I watched his hour every night I was working, because I was so blown away by how the audience
reacted.
Him live is way better than him taped, I think. But even his tapes are good.
That's what I'm getting to, is that Netflix 4-part thing is tough to watch.
What are we talking about? It's like he's kind of doing like Sebastian Dennis Miller on that show.
I feel bad about saying anything bad about it.
Get off on a rant here.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but Donald Trump's a big orange. I'm not talking about you, orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say? It's just like a bunch of like.
Dude,
I mean, it is hard. It's hard to come up with it.
He is such a wigger that he's trying to be the first comedian that's also a rapper. I get. Yeah, that whole special comes across as if he's trying to be a rapper and also
like trying
a comedian.
I don't know. I think he's just trying to do like this. He just has swagger. He has like,
I like
a swagger.
The way he sits in the chair.
Here's the thing.
It's like, ma'am, I'm in detention. Whatever.
It's also like we all.
It's
agree,
a lot of like. I don't balk at that. I will balk at bok choy, Asian food. Come on, it's like
And
it's like a lot of.
we all agree that it's like really, really, really goofy when a comic has a picture of them with the parental advisory logo over their mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
And
I
he has
love that
the
shit.
promotional photo for that special is him with like police tape all around him that says
Yeah.
danger. Like
Here's
red
why
tape.
all right, we're shitting on it, but I did like it more than like so much Netflix comedy content. Like
Absolutely.
it was just nice to see fucking
Sure,
edgy.
yes.
It was nice to see like edgy jokes on a mainstream platform. And yeah, all that shit's corny, but I'll take like his side and what he's doing 100 times over whatever the fuck Tim Heidecker and
Look,
that like
anything
crew
that gets our
is
boy,
doing.
anything that gets our boy Seth Simons upset, I'm on board with.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
honestly,
Enemy of the
same.
podcast.
I tried,
Seth Simons.
I try to ignore that guy. I try. He's
You can't.
blocked
I check
me.
his Twitter feed a lot.
Dalton can
Me?
only ignore
Oh,
the cries of help for so long before he needs to get involved.
He
Dalton,
DM'd a
take
friend
the
of
reins
mine.
of the Loud Boys podcast and speak your truth through Twitter, dude.
Go
Dude,
for it. Yeah.
He's the voice for all of us.
I've
Get all of
tried
us
to
canceled,
just,
but not me, dude. Because like I have a day job. I do have a day job, and like I can't lose my 401k.
we all have
Yeah,
day
same.
jobs.
But like, dude, I have a 401k.
401 gay.
I have a
Yeah.
401k.
Yeah, Joe's got a 411 gay. He knows
Yeah, it
the
has
411 on being
69,000
gay.
$69,420 in it.
Yeah.
Wow, I have
Nice.
For gay
$420,069 in mine.
where I can just do heroin like Dalton's grandfather once I retire. Which, as I said earlier in the podcast,
It was crack. It was crack.
But I would do
Yeah.
heroin. That's what I was saying, though. I would do
Oh,
heroin
okay.
when I'm old.
Crack is a caliente coke.
I bet heroin's so much fun to do when you're old. Like you're old, you lost the joy of everything else in life.
Thanks, Dalton.
And then sweet lady H enters your vein.
You're at the store and you see on the shelf fuck, you see Valentina and then you see Valentina extra spicy and then next to that is cocaine and then crack.
Guys, this is a great episode.
We did it.
It is a great. We're still how much time have we done?
We have
We've done like
about
an hour.
and 15 minutes.
Flew by, dude. We should keep going.
Hey baby,
We
I
should
hear
keep
the
going.
blues are calling. I'm zooming with my boys.
Dude,
Hey, baby,
you know
my
what?
dick
All right.
seems a little small.
I am,
well,
I, dude.
maybe,
I
but
am.
I'll let
I
you
am
they're like
feeling
old.
good.
Oh my god. Yeah, we should do it in the afternoon more. Play.
Yeah, where we still have a little bit
Yeah.
of energy left, and I'm technically kind of playing hooky from work.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! I went to clock in today and
Dalton.
saw that I wasn't scheduled for the entire week. Turns out I'm off the whole week, so I'm
That's
feeling
fun.
Nice.
good.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I cannot wait
Um,
till I'm like complete. This is probably gonna be the last time we're podcasting from my place in Harlem. Next time I'll be in Brooklyn, baby.
Say goodbye
Yeah.
to that Chuck E. Cheese, dude.
I'm
Goodbye,
working
Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm working East Coast hours. I'm on the West Coast. So I got my like afternoons like free.
Damn, that's
great.
pretty
Oh my
cool.
god! So
But that's
how
kind of
early
yeah.
do
That means you
have
got to
wake
get up
up?
fucking super early, huh? You got to get up like
No,
6 a.m.
I have to clock in at 8 a.m. So that's fine.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's like 11 a.m. East Coast time.
Yeah, my boss was nice and he was like, yeah, you can start at 8. He's a great guy.
That's
Really
cool,
nice
man.
guy.
It's good that they're like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of flexible about it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
You guys-
that's a benefit of like startup-y kind of places.
I was like
that.
floating that idea of like going back to California for a little bit, but it was like, you already make like enough progress out here in the East Coast. It's
Yeah.
like it would be a step back to go back to the San Francisco office.
Forever.
You guys,
Yeah,
do you guys want to
forever.
talk about cooking?
Yeah.
Also, Joe, we got the fucking Loud Boys. You can't go back.
No, it's over,
Yeah, I know.
guys. Seth Simons is gonna fucking get us in trouble. I just know it. I
That
gotta
guy-
bail out now.
Dude,
We've already said his name twice. A third time will incur his wrath, most definitely. Dalton is shaking with rage. I've never seen him so impassioned in my life, dude. And
he's
I was
gonna
here
show
when he
up
walked
like
through
he's
dinner.
gonna show up if we say his name again. He's gonna show up like Beetlejuice, folks.
Dalton.
Beetlejuice.
Don't fly too close to the sun, my little Icarus.
It's
fucking-
showtime.
Dude, I genuinely I try to fucking avoid this guy. I try to
I
like
can tell.
and then in our group chats, every
Mhm.
now and then somebody posts something he said,
It's always me.
Did I-
It's always me.
and then I'm looking up his Twitter and going Dude, I hate this motherfucker. I
You
can't
detest.
fucking. I wish he didn't get under my skin the way he does. This Seth Simons dude is the fucking devil. This guy's a fucking worm, man.
Dude.
I do not. I've never had this much vitriol for him. This dude is just out to get everybody. He does not like anything, and he's clearly just a fucking little weasel.
He
who's
likes
upset
Connor
that-
O'Malley.
All right. Oh, I gotta
Dalton,
calm down.
Remember your blood pressure, dude. You got to relax, please.
You're right. Hypertension.
I mean, that's the thing. These woke people, they're never satisfied when they take someone down. They're just like little fucking sharks, like just swimming to the next fucking thing. Because they have a deep-seated sickness in them that won't be satisfied by like any one thing or taking down. Once they're fucking like Vic Berger, dude, when Trump's out of there, or he gets people taken down and off YouTube all the time, and he just like moves on to other like even more irrelevant and less extreme people.
Vic Berger is a fucking Greek tragedy because that dude, that's one of the funniest fucking dudes on the planet, and he sucks now.
He sucks. Well, the thing is, he helped get Trump elected because those initial awesome videos, they all made Trump look hilarious and great.
Dude,
And
his Steve Harvey.
I think he
videos,
literally helped get out the vote. I think Trump, like young Trump supporters, loved his videos in that first round of. So now his videos like super fucking preachy and like annoying, and he's also like a Seth Simons kind of guy just for YouTubers. Like it's like, all right, yeah, I guess I hate Mike Cernovich. Like he goes after Tim Dillon and fucking Joe Rogan too because they platform Alex Jones or whatever. It's like once you get to that point, it's like, dude, shut up, dude. Just shut the fuck up. Nothing's ever gonna. It's never. The internet's never gonna be pure enough for you ever. It's the fucking internet. There's no gatekeepers. It's up to people who they like or don't like, and you're never going to get rid of everyone that you find disagreeable off the internet completely. So it's not going to fucking happen. So fucking make peace with it and live your goddamn life and tend to your children, Vic Berger. Tend to your goddamn children.
I'll say this about Vic Berger, man, is it's like as gay as that shit is, I have so much respect for that guy because he figured out like a new way to be funny. Like taking the way he edits those videos.
It's a masterpiece.
I mean,
I don't know. It's all kind of like Tim. It's all Tim and Eric-y though. Like it's more.
It's not, but it's not though because it's not even
on.
sketches. He takes existing footage and just warps it in the best way to create something like brand new. I love Vic Berger. I think all of his Twitter shit is gay, but his videos are inspired, dude.
I think I just hate him so much as a person for like going after like NDE and like all these comics and all these people. Like I just find him disagreeable. It's the same shit with like fucking Jake Flores and all these guys. They're funny, but it's like, dude, but I hate what your shit isn't funny enough to give you a pass to be this fucking all like Tim Heidecker too.
Robbie,
what?
Robbie, let me stop you because we've defended Louis, we've defended Woody, we've
Sam
defended Vince. We've defended
Hitler.
Sam. We've defended all of our heroes, and that it's an art versus artist situation. Vic Berger rocks.
No.
Tim Heidecker rocks. The special sucked, but Tim and Eric's awesome show is good.
But you know what though? I'm getting sick of that style of comedy. It was great in its time, but it also I don't love the smug, ironic thing anymore. And it's funny to do meta jokes and shit, but I just don't. I'm kind of over it. And maybe it's not their fault. Maybe it's the fault of all the shit that they inspired, like this fucking alt comic bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes off as like very smug and condescending now, and I kind of hate it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
I don't like that style. If they were like that, and there's a few comics who are like super lefty,
but on the other
but
end
I
of
still
that,
like their
I
shit.
fucking hate that. On the other end of that, I'm not a fan of that Ryan Long shit. Like his sketches are just like
dude.
The other end of that spectrum.
I mean, yeah, anyone who like is like doing exclusively that kind of thing. I mean, but that's what I mean, though. Yeah, I mean, we just gave it to Schultz like crazy, right? You know,
we're burning bridges, dude. We're the next Kevin Brennan.
Yeah, we're the next Neil Brennan.
We are the next Neil, dude.
But it's not even. But look,
dude,
art versus artist, dude.
Guy?
I'll give it up. I think Vic Berger is the other problem with Vic Berger is then some of these videos were trying to make too much of a point. Like he did too many videos that were just like takedown videos of people, like trying to like. But it's like, dude, the whole point of this is that it's deceptively edited, and that's the comedy. But now you want us to take it as like, oh, look how awful this person is. It's like, dude, your whole thing is deceptively editing videos, so we shouldn't like Like I hate Gavin McInnes, but the one he did about Gavin was like just taking clips and like trying to take him down. It's like, dude, your whole thing's like fucking adding air horns to shit. Like that, you know what I mean? Like your whole MO is deceptively editing stuff, and now you want us to take us seriously. Like, because that video was used by Now This. And I hate Gavin more than anybody. I think he fucking sucks horribly, and I don't think he should have like I hate his fans and all that shit. But I also don't like what Vic Berger does. It's like, dude, you're not what you're doing is not funny anymore. You're just trying to take people down.
That is kind of that's kind of Trump's fault, because Trump came in and made a bunch of comedians think that they need to become like
no, it's Vic's own guilt, because he clearly helped Trump on some, not a huge level, but on a small level, helped Trump's image and made him look funny and badass. Like, he is funny and
we
badass.
all helped Trump because
those Trump edits
funny.
But yeah, I mean, he was right. That's why those edits were great. The ones he did during the Republican debates, that was his best shit he did. But it helped Trump look hilarious, awesome, like it is in bullying Jeb Bush. That's what fucking Trump wanted. That's exactly what Trump wanted.
Let me ask
so then
you
Vic
this,
felt
though.
guilty about that, and now all of this stuff is like, just so you know what side I'm on. And it's like, Jesus, why are we talking about this?
Let me ask you this: would you rather see a Vic Berger Netflix special or a Sarah Cooper Netflix special?
I'd rather see
my God.
both. I think come up.
Dude, I wouldn't watch either of those. Dalton, come on, man.
I
think Vic Berger is cool. I mean, I agree with
comedy again. Let's just start doing it. Let's break quarantine, guys. Let's just set up.
Joe, we've been doing that.
Shut up, Dalton. Shut up, you fuckhead.
I think where my frustration.
Shut the fuck up, Dalton.
Because our weed guy hosts a show that we have to go to.
Damn, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to eat some pussy in Brooklyn, dude.
Oh my God, I love eating pussy in Brooklyn.
You're kidding me? As some fucking tight, beefy fucking pussiano.
I watched a little stuck porn before this.
A little what now? Stuck porn? Oh, I do, yeah.
Corey
where was she stuck?
In the oven.
Yes.
And her stepson was fucking her in the ass. Yeah. And it wasn't helping at all.
I love it when they address that it's not helping the situation.
Stuck porn is so funny because you could tell that they're forced to improvise, and she's like, "No, I think this is just gonna push me deeper into the oven if you keep fucking my ass. Maybe you should try not fucking my ass." I love it, dude.
It's great, man. The director must be having a ball. Do you think they have to take improv classes?
Oh, Robbie's gone.
You walked him. That's a nice kitchen, man. Robbie has a nice, wealthy family.
It looked like a kitchenette at first. I seriously thought he was in a Winnebago, but the skylight.
Now that you have a chance to really look at it, it's just the angle that makes it look small. It's a pretty big kitchen.
Yeah. Would you ever live in a Winnebago?
No, I don't think I could be that nomadic. I'm minimalistic, but I don't think I could be like nomadic.
Have you ever seen the documentary Winnebago Man?
No, I'm too shy.
It's good, man. That's a good one because it was like that was the first viral video. It was like a video that was passed around like on VHS tapes, and it was just this guy trying to do a commercial for Winnebago.
Oh, and it was like multiple takes, right? And he was like,
yeah, and it's just him losing his fucking mind.
Yeah.
And they track him down and try to like talk to him now, and it's actually kind of heartwarming because he's like just an old blind guy now who's just like, yeah, I don't really like Dick Cheney, but I'll talk to you. He's just kind of political and blind. I thought that was a good movie.
What movie?
Winnebago Man.
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
I was just telling Joe about it. It was like the first viral video was just this VHS that was getting passed around of these bloopers from a Winnebago commercial, and this guy is trying to sell like the Winnebago. He's like doing the commercial, but it's like hot outside, so he's like, all these fucking flies, he's just losing his shit.
Yeah.
And so then the documentarian tries to find this guy, and they do end up finding him, and he's gone blind, and he's just very anti Dick Cheney. It's like his whole thing. I thought it was a good documentary. I really enjoyed it.
That sounds wild. Dude, sometimes Matt Marin's tweets are a little like can I read this one?
Yeah.
Only if you read it in his voice.
Oh
no,
yeah, you have to.
I'll do it once regular and once in his voice. All right.
Yeah.
So once,
See which one sells it better.
Yeah.
Give
Watched
us
Wonder Woman.
Sorry.
Watched Wonder Woman 1984 and thought it sucked. I guess having COVID didn't make me lose my sense of taste.
He's
All
right.
right. Now do it in his voice.
Yeah, I watched Wonder Woman 1984 and I thought it sucked. I guess having COVID didn't make me lose my sense of taste.
All right. Well, to the listener, Comedy Fight Club
my tweets.
to the listener, Comedy Fight Club has been kicked off of Gas Digital, the first show to ever be fired from the network. So if you have the extra scratch, please subscribe to the Comedy Fight Club Patreon because Matt
to YouTube
is
too.
Yeah, Matt is struggling right now.
And he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve that. What, Dalton? You piece of shit.
No, I love Matt. Like, honestly, if you can, please send Matt money. Can
you give me some money too, guys? Guys, I need some money.
Yeah, also send
All
us.
right.
Before you send
I
money,
want to buy Cyberpunk 2077.
We've gone to the point of the episode where we're just begging for money.
Guys, my Venmo is at Joe
Before-
Gorman. I want to buy a PS5 and I want to buy Cyberpunk 2077.
Wait, my
And
Venmo
I want to get a
Dalton
bicycle
Pruitt.
because I'm moving to Brooklyn and I want to ride a bicycle in Brooklyn.
Why don't we set up a Loud Boys Venmo?
And you know what? Why don't we
No,
also
'cause
just
they want to
wait? I didn't
split it.
finish telling Santa what I want. And I also want a sled and I want some new blue jeans. But yeah, give us money. Or we should get a Loud Boys Venmo. And you know what? It should be here's what we should do.
We should start a Patreon.
We should make a Loud Boys Venmo. And if the Loud Boys Venmo hits $200 by a certain date, then we will set up a Patreon, which will have an additional episode for tiered subscribers.
Honestly, that's a really good idea.
We'll do that once we get more. We don't have that many. We don't have enough downloads yet. That's way too much like fucking effort for something we don't have enough downloads for.
But
so if you want extra Loud Boys and a Patreon, tell your friends about the show. Fucking please.
Oh my god!
Tell your mama and your school friends and your karate teacher.
Oh yeah.
Dalton, what do you want to talk about? I'm getting a
Garbage
little
man.
tired.
You're getting tired? You want to end the episode?
What do you want to talk about?
Just
Cooking.
getting started.
I'm excited,
All right.
dude. I've gotten into cooking.
That's
I
adorable.
want to make cookies.
My parents asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said I want a really, really nice chef's knife. And they got me it was a set. It was a chef's knife, a paring knife, and a bone knife. It was like $200 for all three.
Oh, that's funny. I gave your mom a bone knife.
Mm.
Oh.
And it was also really nice.
Come on.
Yeah, but it was the brand Global. They make very good knives. Shout out to Global Knives. And
The global knives. The global knives.
the Global Knives.
The global knives. They're out there. They hate American knives. The global knives. They're turning
these are Japanese.
They're turning your cakes gay.
Very sharp edge, and the handle, it's a hollow handle filled with sand, so perfectly balanced. And I've been really getting into cooking. It is saving me during COVID because I love having like something to focus on, like a project. And last night I was in the kitchen for probably 5 hours making ratatouille.
That's funny.
And I made a banging ratatouille last night. I made a very good ratatouille.
I got a cast iron skillet over that, and I got super into just like searing steaks. and then making that, dude, it's a good feeling of cooking for yourself, man. It's a great feeling of accomplishment, you know. It
Oh
tastes
my
more
god, dude.
satisfying.
I feel so much better
Mhm.
just having cooked something. Like I just feel at peace. I'm just like, oh, I did something.
It's a really good sense of accomplishment, man. Especially
Yeah.
to be able to cook something that like tastes good and like nourishes you, and you're like, damn, I am self-sufficient, you know.
Yeah.
I
I
was able to
downloaded
buy this
a
food and cook it and eat it, and now I can live another day.
yeah, man.
It's a great feeling, man.
I downloaded a cookbook for my for the Kindle. There's a restaurant in East Village I really like called Pruitt, and their cookbook is on Amazon. You can download it for like $6. If you want to get the hardcover, it's like $36. But it's a really good cookbook because all of their food is like classic American food. So it's like old school, like braised chicken and rabbit and all that. But a lot of the recipes, you can get what you need at like a Key Food or any grocery store, like Walmart. It's not like some recipes are very fancy, and other stuff is just like, yeah, you just need chicken and vinegar and salt to make this. So I really like it.
Damn, dude. Hey, you want
What
to
about Down syndrome
in
Arnold?
a park in Brooklyn, dude?
How about
What?
Down syndrome Arnold Schwarzenegger saying vinegar?
Okay. This is a Bo Burnham bit, by the way.
Would
Oh, really?
I asked
Damn it.
Mhm.
and would you answer my question? Do you want to do acid in a park in Brooklyn?
Of course, yes. Of
Cool,
course.
man.
1,000 times.
That'll be
yes.
like that'll be a good way. I drank a bottle of champagne last night to celebrate the new apartment, and it was a 2008 bottle of champagne, and I looked it up online. It was $175.
Whoa, how was it?
Nice.
It was all right. I don't really like champagne too much, but I drank.
I mean,
the
it was
whole
probably
bottle.
Champagne is
expired.
gross.
No, I mean champagne
Champagne-
doesn't like expire that way,
Yeah, it does. It expires after like 3 years.
does it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna like make you sick. It's just gonna affect the
Oh.
taste.
Damn, I thought it was like it got better with wine.
Dude, I learned that this year because at my grandma's house we had like a couple glasses of wine, and
Mm.
all the wine is from like 2000. So it was like all expired wine.
Weird.
and it
I
didn't
thought like
taste
that
very
shit
good.
got better. I guess like certain brands get better, but others don't. But this was like an actual like bottle of wine or
I also thought it got better. Yeah,
It's like
if you store your unopened champagne properly, you can expect it to keep anywhere from 3 to 7 years. So yeah, what's the fucking thing about aging wine if it
Yeah.
goes bad?
I get maybe
I don't get it.
No.
red wines, but there's probably like a point before it like turns to like vinegar entirely.
I think
Yeah.
really, really good wines get better with age, and cheaper wines turn into vinegar.
That makes sense. I bet like the authentic wines that are like, you know, grapes.
It says like all red wine, like maybe it's like how long they age it in like the barrel before they bottle it.
But no, because
I
like
don't
there's
know.
some there's some like wine connoisseurs that are like, oh, excellent year, and it's like a 2000. That's what's a 1997.
Yeah, that's what I always
Burgundy,
thought too.
you know?
But I Google it and like all wine expired. It's so fucking weird. I don't get it.
That has to be like cheap wine. I bet like, dude, I bet like there's like a certain Italian wines and stuff that don't have like the preservative, like, you know, that aren't made with like the fucking like sulfuric acids or whatever that American wines have. And I bet those do last
Okay.
forever. I bet it's
All right.
European. I bet that's European wine, dude. I bet you anything that's fucking European wine. That's a European wine.
I'm
thing.
Googling it. Everything. Can wine go bad? Yeah. It expires. Baby.
I gotta tell you guys about this knife because it's changed my life, dude. Having like owning
I
a
just drank
really
a bottle of expired champagne. I'm gonna die.
All it does is just taste bad when it expires.
Yeah, I was
Here's
like, damn, this isn't nice. It was like okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I'm just gonna I got a little drunk, but I didn't get like hammered. I didn't get hammered the way I got hammered at the Italian restaurant. When I
one.
drank,
Or the
when I
German
drank a
food.
bottle of white wine.
That was awesome.
Or like when I drank that, or like afterwards when we went to that German restaurant and I drank
Yeah.
that like gallon of
Huge beer. That was so fun.
You
relapsed so quickly. You should have gotten those beers with us.
I didn't relapse quickly. I relapsed trying to cook ratatouille last night.
You relapsed at the gas digital Christmas party.
Oh, that's right. I did. Yeah, it's whatever. But I gotta tell you guys about owning a good knife because if
Happy
you don't
knife,
have
happy wife, happy life.
My knife.
that's
Wait, how
by
about
the way, that's
Borat cooking? My knife.
I think that's a Larry Garza bit. Is a bit about being married to a Hispanic woman, and I think the bit is like happy wife, no knife, or something like that.
All right.
But anyway, no, I gotta tell you about if you don't own a really good knife, you gotta get one. It's life changing, dude. Because I think I was so used to owning just cheap knife sets, like a 17-piece set that costs like $30, and all the knives are shitty. And now I have 3 really, really good knives, and I only used the chef's knife last night, and it's, dude, night and fucking day how much better this is.
Wait, knife and day?
Knife and day, dude. You gotta get you a good knife because it's like I'm inspired to cook now.
Actually, with you,
because
it's knife and gay.
knife and get.
It's knife and gay how much I'm cooking.
Dude, I'm not joking though. Like just having this, like being able to cut shit better, like easily, like slicing into an eggplant and not getting all frustrated because the knife isn't cutting it. I'm like inspired to cook now. I'm like, I want to cook everything because I have good knives. So to you guys and to the listener, if anything I've said on this show, the only thing I really mean is get a good knife. That's my message to everyone.
That was also OJ's message.
Yes. If you
Do you have anything you'd like to say,
invest
Mr. Simpson? Get yourself.
Yeah. Hey, Twitter world, I got one thing to tell you. If you get one thing in this world, get a good knife.
If you invest in a good, like I have a global brand knife, you can cut your wife's head off with that knife. So
yeah, make sure you
think
get good
about that.
gloves too.
Get
All
good,
right.
a good knife and good gloves. But hey, for real, get a good knife, everybody. A good knife is worth the money.
And you know what?
Good
Good
knife,
night,
good night.
everybody.
And good night.
And
Good knife. And thank you, good knife.
and we're gay.